So this silver fox is flying solo at the moment, sadly. I had to come down to Tasmania for some work and just thought, well, I'm going to do some footage while I'm here and just do something, even though I haven't got the beautiful one with me. But I'm here, been doing work here down here for a couple of days, and tomorrow I'm going to be pretty free. It's evening here in Launceston. So I'm just going for a bit of a walk this evening, and I'll grab some footage while I'm out walking. But it's a beautiful island, Tasmania. I really love it, and there's lots of beautiful stuff to see here. So see what I can get. Cataract Gorge now. Just about a 40-minute walk. Well, it says 40-minute walk for a normal person. I tend to walk a bit faster than normal people, so I should get there a bit quicker. Anyway, it's a nice evening. Luckily sunset is late tonight, about 8 o'clock, so I should be able to get to the gorge, have a look around, and it'll be a bit of cheap today. I'm very happy with that. Watch the gorge, walking at B+ silver fox rate. So it's one thing about flying solo at the moment, I can stretch it out a bit. When I'm with the beautiful silver fox, I have to walk a little bit slower because she's only got little legs. But I'd much rather be walking with her. Anyway, I'm working this place for us to come have a holiday down here. So let's just enjoy what's in front of me now. Not regret her not being here. It's silly though, I was really kicking myself when I booked the flights. It was a last minute thing. I had to help out a client down here who urgently needed a job finished, and it all happened on Wednesday. Had to book the flights, and then as I was landing I was thinking, why didn't I bring Teresa? Crazy. Anyway, it's accommodation and hire car, everything's already paid for by work. It was just a matter of picking up the flights for her to come, and we could have had a few days here. Anyway, didn't work out that way, so it is what it is. Alright, so it's lovely green park area. Everything's much greener down here than it is back at home. And Tasmania is such a pretty place. Lots of older buildings, stone buildings, and just a lot of history around Tasmania. Obviously being one of the first settlements places in Australia. Not necessarily good for the people who settled here, being that most were convicts, shipped across from England, sometimes for absolutely nothing, just because they were wrong class, wrong people, wrong time. Just convenient for corrupt judges just to be able to send them across for as little as stealing a loaf of bread or to try and feed their family. Shipped off to a new world, a new life over here. Very harsh conditions. Anyway, back to walking. So you see what I mean about some of the older buildings here? Beautiful old stone buildings and sweet factory. Another good reason the beautiful one's not here. Would be straight in there if she was here. Actually, I don't have a sweet tooth. Right. Cataract Gorge, Cliff Grounds 3. Okay. So up through there's some cliff walks obviously a paid thing. I'm not going to do that now, but that might be something to do. Okay, I've got to cross the road here, I think. There we go, quick walk. Okay, make a note. Let's have a look at that at some point. Whew. Toll booth. There we go. Original toll house was built 1891. Contribution box to enter Cataract Gorge was introduced by Launceston. Water levels may rise without warning. I think that's if it's going to be raining. All right. Oh, love it. Love it, love it. Huh. The other side over there, maybe it's a bit more challenging. Looks like there's someone doing some climbing up there, abseiling. I've got my faithful flip-flops on. So, these COVID times, travel to Asia is very unlikely, so I think we have to make sure we do find beautiful places like this in Australia to travel. What I like about Tasmania, I've been here the past couple of days, and everyone down here thinks it's boiling hot, but compared to Queensland, the climate's absolutely beautiful right now. Sunset's late, 8 o'clock, so you have these long twilight evenings. Get out and walk and exercise and do things because of daylight saving, which we don't have in Queensland. Gee, walking on that side would have been in the sun a bit more. Yeah. So, we're going to plan a trip down here, spend a week or so. Our first trip to Tasmania was actually way back in 1989. And it was when Teresa and I first got together. We were both selling encyclopedias door to door. And we actually met in Adelaide, but then not long after that we came down here to Tasmania. We were working in different teams, and yeah, the rest is history. That's when we first started travelling together. So we stopped doing the encyclopedias and basically made our way back up to Queensland, then went all the way up to Cairns, Port Douglas. We worked up there for a while. Then where did we go? Went to South Australia for a bit, picked grapes. Eventually then my visa ran out, we had to go back to England. But maybe go into the story more another time. It's a beautiful story, of course. 30-something years we've been together. Wow. It's quite some house up there. So, this next couple of days, or today, this evening and tomorrow, I'm going to just grab some footage and just get myself back into the mindset of doing some vlogs, because ultimately that's what we want to be doing at some point. More and more content, better content. Wow, there's people swimming down there. Maybe I'll have to come down in the morning and have a swim. That might definitely be on the cards. But I need to practice more. I need to practice getting the good content, editing it, and putting together fun 15 to 20 minute informative fun little videos that people actually want to watch, and then develop and grow our skills in that. What a life that would be. Like some of our favourite vloggers, obviously Paddy Doyle, Chad from CB Media, the Budgeteers. Okay, which way now? Cataract Walk. Let's go down here. Yeah, so back to Silver Fox Adventures and what we are hoping to do. I've got to take some pretty big steps to make a few things happen, so it's still a bit of a long-term goal for us at the moment. Because resources wise, we just don't have the resources to stop and do that. But one day. The camera's probably wobbling all over the place. Too busy looking around me, not looking at what the camera's doing. We do have a gimbal, but we haven't really used it ever since we bought it. Now look at that. So that looks nice. And the sun there, beautiful green grass. Oh, turn my camera. There's a swimming area. There's a cable car going up here. Oh, I'm pleased I did this evening. It's definitely a good idea. Bit of exercise. Yep. Come for a swim tomorrow morning. Get up early. So, got to the suspension bridge. And it's beautiful. Kids swimming. Wow. Okay, so what have we got? Right. We got Duck Reach Power Station 90-minute return. Sentinel Lookout 50 minutes return. Bridgewater looks like the go for me right now. Because it's getting on a bit. But wow, this is beautiful. Families out enjoying the evening sun, swimming. So, got to the suspension bridge. And it's beautiful. Okay, I just had a quick conversation with myself and I've decided I'm going to have a go. It's a 50-minute round walk, round trip. Again, I should be able to do it quicker than that with my pace. Ooh, it's a bit uphill. Alright. Evening. Right. Ooh. Oh, there go the knees. Probably not wearing the best shoes for this, but whew, the exercise is definitely good. Apart from the kids, the grandkids and work, you know, there's not really much else that I do. I haven't really reached out to get involved with friends or groups or anything. So I've been a bit of a loner really the past few years. Used to play rugby, but you know, I stopped that quite a few years ago now. And just afternoon. And yeah, apart from that, I haven't really got myself any decent sort of hobbies. But I like the idea of being creative. You know, we obviously have done some very creative things. We've created some beautiful children who have then given us some beautiful grandchildren. And that's part of our creation of what we've done. So now let's create some memories, some interest, you know, and you never know, someone might like watching this old silver fox rambling away while he's walking along in Tasmania, Launceston at Cataract Gorge. I don't know if I'd want to. I think I'm pretty boring, maybe a bit of a monotone. Maybe I need to change how I talk. I don't know. Get some feedback when people have listened to it and watched it. It's definitely more fun when I've got the beautiful one with me to interact with, and we can play off each other a bit more. So it is different when you're on your own. But I guess then the introversion side of me maybe stops me from being more interesting. I don't know. Flamboyant. Flamboyant is not something you'll ever heard about me. Anyway, look at this. I wonder if I can even fit through here. I have to turn sideways. Oh, watch my head. So here, I took up most of the space in that little hole. Getting hungry. It's a good thing about being away on a work trip. You can have a yummy dinner and bill it back to the company. Had a yummy Indian last night. Nepalese Indian was yum. Let's keep an eye on the time. At the top of the walk, well, not the top, there's another 20 minutes further that way, steep. I'm not doing that. We've got some jobs having a halfway pit stop, and I'm just going to sit down and have a bit of a rest for a minute before working out where to go. Just walking along, happily minding my own business. The joggers who are at the top there coming down behind me, and I didn't hear them. They scared the shit out of me. All they did was say excuse me, and I went, oh. So you climb down there and then just swim out into the current and just get washed down. Okay. Didn't bring any water with me, which is a bit silly. Isn't that beautiful? Hello there, beautiful. Can I steal one of your feathers? Please? Have you left one anywhere? Oh, where are all your feathers? Just looking at these patterns in the water floating down. It's beautiful. That's going to be my word. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at that one. All swirly.